Hello, I'm Nathan Fisher, Managing Director of 401k Solutions at Fisher Investments and an adjunct lecturer at TPSU. Today we completed a TPSU event at Marylhurst University, and with me I have Cindy Nilsson. How are you, Cindy?
Good, good.
Would you mind telling me answer a few questions about yourself and your organization?
Not at all, not at all. I'm Cindy Nilsson with, I work for a local real estate development and investment firm here in Portland, and I'm the HR director. We have roughly 65 employees.
Wonderful, wonderful. Can I ask you a few questions about what we covered here today?
Absolutely.
There was a good dialogue, Cindy, about proactive versus reactive service providers. Can you tell me more about what was the issue there?
Yeah, I think the important thing for me, and part of our discussion today, a takeaway, is the importance of a really strong partner, a really strong partnership where we have trust, where I can rely on somebody to bring me proactive solutions, where I am not calling them when I think that there may be an issue or an opportunity to create a switch in our plan or change something in our plan or engage our employees in a different way. I'm really looking for a strong partner who can bring those ideas, that creativity, and that innovation to me rather than me driving it. That's an important part of a partnership for me.
Wonderful. So Cindy, can you give us an example maybe of where that proactive service might have been beneficial for you in your plan?
Yeah. For example, auto enrollment. We haven't had auto enrollment. We hadn't had auto enrollment historically, and it's something that it would have been great if years ago our partner had come to us and said, hey, there's this great solution to get your participation up to, probably above 90% by simply enacting this auto enrollment process. Right. Would have been a great solution. And we have a strong partner, and the relationship has been, a bit tenuous at times, but I think the importance of having a strong relationship is giving each other feedback about what's working and what's not working.
So this may be an example where you would have liked them to bring this to you earlier.
Yeah.
And how would that have benefited you in your plan?
Yeah, I think we could have seen, I think we have around 49, maybe 52% participation. And like I said, I anticipate that our participation would have gone up significantly simply by having auto enrollment. And an auto escalation, which we will be putting in as of January 1. But
right. So you're actually doing something about that.
We are, yep.
Wonderful.
It's actually in process right now.
Let's talk a little bit about the TPSU event that we did today at Marylhurst University. Can you tell us what it was like for you?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. And let's be honest, anytime someone says, we're going to go to a fiduciary training, you're like, or the possibility that it could be a little dry. But the reality is it's a space that I didn't know and don't necessarily know a great deal about, and I found it really informative. It was really engaging as well. I appreciate that you engaged people in a very interactive way. It wasn't a lecture for 5 hours.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear you feel that way. What's something you got out of the program that you think you might be able to benefit in terms of the management of your plan?
Yeah, a couple of things. So some processes and some documentation ideas. One of them, for example, is this idea of looking at doing an audit, an informal audit, right? So how do we get a sense of where we are and where we need to be? If you want to call it a gap analysis, like where should I be and where am I?
At a plan level.
At a plan level, from a documentation and a process standpoint, what's working for us, what's going well, and what should we be looking at? That's definitely on my radar.
Another example of proactive versus reactive, being proactive about the plan.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time here, Cindy. I'm Nathan Fisher, a TPSU adjunct lecturer, and thank you for watching 401k TV.